You too. What it do? It's your boy Daz A1. Please say that A1. Coming at you from the Big Dub Networks, where we strive for the W's, but we learn from the L's. Yes, we do, baby. Today, episode number 3, I'm talking about why we need to draft a cornerback in the first round of the 2023 NFL draft. No ifs, ands, buts about it. Take a corner, put them over there. Gold jacket, 15 years. It's a little extreme, but I got faith. I got faith. And we're 7 days out from the draft. Looking forward to it. It's going to be a big one. Chicken wings on me, you know. And for some reason, I think we're going to do something very strange that night. Something different, something strange, something no one's expecting. But I'll make a video about that. So why I feel like we should draft a cornerback with our first overall pick this year. Reason number one, the learning curve for this young man is going to be quick because he's going to get baptized in practice by this receiving core. We have Jahan Dotson, who's going to get him day one. The Rook doesn't get a rep unless Jahan is on the field. If Jahan's getting water, the Rook's getting water. If Jahan's on a rep, the Rook's on a rep. Day two, Scary Terry. You getting all the routes. All the routes. Day three, you get one route. Curtis Samuels running drags across the field every single play. Keep up, young blood. Day four, straight go. Diami. Straight go. Coach, we running sprints. Diami. Straight go. Next thing you know, he's catching one over his shoulder. Getting shit. The Rook getting shit talked to him. We talking shit to the Rook. But with that, it's going to come learning the speed of the game. Learning the speed of the game. He's going to know fast what to expect, how to expect it, and the different ways that it can come at you. The only thing we're missing is a 6'5" receiver. Maybe in the draft we pick up one of those. But the only thing we're missing is a 6'5" receiver. But everything else he's seen. Everything else he has no other choice but to see because it's standing right in front of him. Then that whistle blows and he has to read and react. So reason number one, if we get a corner, he's going to be so prepared come week one, not week one of the season. Talking about preseason game number one. The corner is going to be so prepared because he's going up against the likes of Jahan Dotson, Scary Terry, Curtis Samuel, Dyami Brown. It's just that simple. That's my opinion. I feel like this dude is going to be ready. Day one, throw him on that side, tell him to play. He know where to be, when to be there, and what to expect from the offense. I have no doubts about it. He'll be ready. He'll have to be ready, or he'll be crying every day in practice. Reason number two, we have a defensive line that's not going to make you cover anybody for too long. We're going to have at least one, maybe two hungry defensive ends that are playing for a check, pretty much. They're playing for the bag. The quarterback is the bag, and they're going to get the bag every single play. They're going to have to, or you get no bag. It's just that simple. So for this rookie corner, he's going to realize, man, I just got to hold my own for a short period of time. They're going to get there. And the most important rush is a penetration up the middle. So if we get that middle penetration, all the corner has to do is read and react. Young boy gonna come in here looking like Dion if he plays his cards right. And depending on which one, I'm gonna tell you which one at the end I really, really, really want, and for what reason. But if we get the right one, he dancing down the sideline 2-3 times this year. I can see it. I can see it. I can see it. I can see it. And so yeah, second reason is we have a defense that's pretty solid already, and most importantly our defensive line. So he's not going to be out there on the island for too long. We already run zone, so he's not going to be out there by himself for too long. All he has to do is read and react. It's going to be a short period of time that you're expected to cover. He's going to cover. He's going to lock down, and we're going to be dancing in the end zone one way or another. Reason number three, I feel like we should get a cornerback. We can trade back into the first round Um, Early 20s, late 20s doesn't really matter to me. I feel like we can get a quality cornerback regardless of where we are in this draft. It might be certain positions where value becomes a question, but if we go get the guy that we want, I have no doubts that he'll be a plug and play type of guy. And at that, if we do trade back, we get him more draft capital. I would love to see us get multiple second round picks so we can redeem ourselves. Cause y'all are really messing up. Y'all are really messing up with those second round picks, man. Really. It's like second wave of good players, and we can't pick none of them. Not none of them. So I need y'all to trade back and get multiple second round picks to show us that y'all can do it. I know y'all can do it. I know you can do it. I know you can do it. So yeah, trade back. You still get a quality player. They won't be the cream of the crop, but it'll be someone that we can play around their skill set, get someone that fits to us. I don't even feel like we should get someone that fits to us primarily. Just get somebody that we can come in here and teach how to do what we want them to do. It may not be what he do best, but a quality corner is a quality corner, man. Yeah, there's gonna be times where we might not necessarily need that press corner a lot, but there's gonna be time where we have to run that press man. And I want that guy to be able to run that press man when it comes. That's probably a very important moment, by the way, if we're running that press man. So if we go get a Joey Porter and who excels at press man, I'm not gonna be mad just because he do press man, we run the zone. Okay, we just teach him how to play the zone that we ask him to play. But when that press man comes, he's ready, and that's what's important to me. More so than he has to fit our scheme. If a coach can't fit the player into the scheme, then that's a coach that has to look at himself. It's good to have people that do exactly what you want them to do, but you have to do more. Got to do more. And I saw this interview with Fred Smoot on John Keim. It was a very, very good interview. And I took to that interview because, for one, I feel like we should draft a corner. And two, the whole video was talking about corners. Fred Smoot was talking about corners like a scientist talk about just science. And he was on it. It was like, I was like, wow, I never thought about that. Never thought about it. So Fred Smoot point is, one of the things I took from this interview is his point was, we have the solid, keep everything in front of us corner already in St. Juice. Keep it in front of me. Nothing gets behind me. Knock the ball down, drop down, make the tackles. And he feel as if we should get the complete opposite on the other side, a straight ball hawk, someone that's taking chances, someone that's going to get burnt sometimes because they're taking chances. They got the eyes in the backfield. They're cheating these routes, but I'm not against that at all. If you want to take chances to make big plays, I'm all for it. Learn from your mistakes and take those chances because you're educated. You know what could possibly happen. And be aware that maybe the offense knows that you may know one thing and they do the other. So just read and react and learn. But if we get a ball hawk on the other side, I'm leaning that way too. But I'm not opposed to us getting a solid corner that's going to keep things in front of them. Drop down, make tackles on the other side because that's only going to make the offense run more plays to get points on us. And the more plays the offense runs, the more likely you're going to end up getting a negative play, which is going to give us third and long. And that's like the scariest down and distance in football. Like if you have a third and long, your punter, he's standing on the sideline waiting. And interesting part about that is we've been horrible in fucking third and longs in the past. I don't fucking understand it. We got four horses in across the front, but I've seen so many third and 12s and 14s and 8s and 9s that they pick up the first downs, and it hurts more when we see our offense get a third and 3 and never get the shit. But I digress. Anyway, the more third and longs these offenses see against our defense, the the less likely they're going to be able to go drive down there and get these points. So if we can get two solid corners that's forcing you to, take chances and throw the ball down the field, and ultimately we're gonna make you make mistakes and get negative plays. I'm for that too. At this point, man, anything I feel like anything on the defensive side at corner will make us a better defense, a more elite defense. That position can really take us to the next level if we get the right guy, we get the right coaching for him, and he learns and he's able to learn the scheme that we want to put in place, and he has his skill set that we can add to our scheme as well. Then up is the only way we can go. I'm looking forward to it, man. And lastly, I just want to, throw some of those draft picks out there that I feel like I want personally. The big winner for me, if we go get Witherspoon. If Witherspoon drops to us, our secondary will be nasty. Nasty. It goes from promising to nasty. In my opinion, this dude can come in the league and be a complete bust. But from what I've seen, from what I've assessed through this whole draft process, I really like Witherspoon. I feel like he'll definitely take us. There's another level, and then there's another level. I think Witherspoon will take us to that next level. My big dream pick is Witherspoon. Some of my stay at 16. We can get these guys. Of course, that's been Porter through every other mock draft, and Banks. I'm not opposed to taking either one of them. I don't care which one of those. I feel like we'll be in a good spot with either one. Just say, for instance, we don't take a corner with our first pick at 16. We don't get the trade back, but we manage to maybe trade back up early second, late first. I want Forbes. That's the ball hawk I was talking about earlier. Forbes, just picking off everything. He's a little skinny. I don't give a damn. This man has an instinct. He's on it. I saw someone say he got, I believe he had 4 picks off tip balls, so they don't count. Tip passes are the ones that show hand-eye coordination. That show that you're more of an athlete. That's not even athletic instincts. That's body control, mind control. You can find the ball, react to it, catch it, because there's one corner in this draft that we have some interest in that walks around with 2 bricks in his hands. So if we get Forbes, I'm talking about a ball hawk. He's jumping screens. Tip passes, yeah, he's catching those. Don't kick the ball back up. Don't tip the ball. If you can't touch it, knock it down. Offense. Because if it goes back in the air and Forbes is around, it's going the other way. It's that simple. So I'm a big Forbes fan as well. So Witherspoon, if we get Witherspoon, that's a big W. Big W. So no W's for if we stay at 16, we get Porter, we get Banks. Okay, we knew that already. And then if we end up with Forbes, that's a little dub. Little dub. Big dub for Witherspoon. Little dub for Forbes. And just to throw this out there, because I know someone may ask, what's my take on Gonzalez? I feel like Gonzalez will fit in what we do. He'll be a quality, very quality addition to our defense. What would he do to take us 2 notches up? With Forbes, he's a ball hawk. He's going to get us the ball back. That's a fact. I know that without question. And Witherspoon, he's just the nastiest corner. He can play on ball, off ball, zone, man. He does everything. He's nasty. He's quality. He has an edge to him. With Gonzalez, it's like, oh, he's solid. He's a good solid. A very, very good solid. His attributes, his combine numbers, all those will be also add a great addition to us. But I don't feel like it'll make that impact. It'll be an impact, We'll be a much better team if we get Gonzalez. Don't get me wrong at all. But Forbes, and Witherspoon, get one of those guys, I think we'll be a very quality secondary. And I'm looking forward to it, man. So Big Dub Witherspoon, Lil Dub Forbes. This is Dez A1 at the Big Dub Network, episode 3. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment down below. Thank you. Until next time, peace.